Circular is a regenerative enterprise, building an ecosystem of hospitality, food, and agriculture businesses that embody the principles of regeneration in the circular economy.
I'm Stefan Martinovich, founder of Circular, an NYU professor and serial entrepreneur working at the intersection of real estate, innovation, and technology.
Central to the circular ecosystem is Livingston Farm, the transformation of a 100-acre abandoned dairy in the Catskills into an iconic regenerative agritourism and conservation destination, building community around exceptional farm-to-table culinary programming, unique events, and farm stays.
I just saw such an incredible opportunity to breathe new life into it after it had been abandoned for about 50 years.
It quickly became clear that this was the property to create this community around a regenerative agricultural operation. There's so much going on in this town that draws people up that want to really engage in nature. While it's only 2 hours from New York City, it feels like you are in an incredibly rural, magical mountain environment. And you get to really step into nature. And it's so close to a town, but really it feels like you're in the middle of the country. We're ultimately stewards of this land. So this holistic ecological perspective is important, and we want to be sure that that is part of the experience here.
The farm kind of supports the entire community as a whole. So all these things working in tandem create a model for sustainable community agricultural development.
Employing regenerative practices at our organic farm allows us to supply fresh food to both the resort and our sister restaurant, Run of the Woods.
Having a restaurant that has a local partnership with a farm that we actually have a stake in is such an absolute incredible privilege.
Being able to kind of experiment and use this amazing produce and ingredients, we can only do so much as chefs. It really is based on how good your ingredients are when you start.
The town of Armonk really provides the perfect backdrop, where Run of the Woods embodies the Hudson Valley's rich agricultural heritage and is poised to transform an abandoned historic building into a unique LEED-certified restaurant that truly embraces biophilic design and the reuse of local materials. The 90-seat restaurant and a lively bar serve seasonally inspired new American cuisine that showcases local ingredients both from Livingston Farm and other growers across the region.
Local and organic agriculture is super important to be able to bring food that's not just farm to table, but that's actually sourced responsibly and done really well is such a gift. Being able to support local economies and people that are doing food the right way and treating the land in the right way makes us successful for years to come.
And Run of the Woods is committed to producing zero trash, partnering with urban agriculture company Peat Farming to upcycle all of our organic waste into the freshest gourmet mushrooms.
There's so much food waste that's going to landfills that is causing all these greenhouse gas emissions that can be used in a better way. This is a fully colonized block. As you can see here, the white bits are all the mycelium that's growing throughout the substrate. It's decomposing the food waste that's in here.
Once blocks are sterilized and inoculated and they've been fully colonized, we'll bring all of our blocks into this temperature-controlled and humidity-controlled chamber.
And then we break up the mushroom substrate to create a mycelial-based compost.
This compost reuses waste materials back at the Livingston Farm as a vehicle to improve soil health and to grow other crops that perpetuate the circular cycle.
It really all does tie in together.
Are we able to really make this a holistic ecosystem? And I think that's what the future is.
We've gotten incredible support from the state, from local business leaders, from nonprofits and conservation organizations. What I see is the opportunity to illustrate how we can deploy a lot of these circular economy businesses in order to effectuate a better way of life. These are the practices and the tools that we're going to need as a society in order to help reverse a lot of the damage that we've done as a result of climate change. Your support for Circular helps us realize a tremendously consequential opportunity by embodying how we'll need to develop real estate in order to house, feed, and save our planet. We're venturing into the unknown, taking a chance to pioneer a new ecosystem-based approach that builds a future where development and environmentalism work together to create something greater than the sum of its parts.